Viewer, the hands on the clock are spinning, moving both backward and forward. What time does this frenzied motion denote? Why, it means the hour is at hand. It's time for Clairaudience on WASTOIDS. I'm your host, Ersa Lowly, and each Tuesday evening, I broadcast from Hello Lincoln, bringing with me far-out mood music and strange calls from the 1-877 WASTOIDS hotline. Today, I'm joined by the mystic mistress, Monica George of Cosmic Hour. She's an aura photographer, tarot reader, and a certified sound healing astrologer. And tonight, she's here to help us get cosmically connected. How about it? Monica, thank you for joining us today. Can you explain what your aura reader does and how it works?
Yeah, thank you for having me. So what my camera does is reads different parameters from your physiological state. So using the hand sensors, the camera reads acupressure points on your fingers, and according to metaphysical belief, those all correspond to different chakras. So then that system takes that information, translates it onto the film, which shows the visual representation with all of the colors of your aura around your body.
Now, if someone says, I don't buy the spiritual angle of this, but I love the photo as an art object, how might you respond?
Yeah, I love that. So art is energy, your aura is energy. No matter what purpose you want to take that photo for, I'm okay with that. Usually the reaction that I get from people is that they really resonate with their auric state. When I tell you about your aura, it shouldn't really be any new information. You live in your energy, you experience it, you're the expert on it. So really it should only feel validating.
Could you define your own spiritual outlook?
Yeah, my spiritual outlook is that everything is energy. Everything in the universe is made of energy. We humans are 97% stardust. Every interaction that you have with another human is an energetic exchange. Money is an energy. What you spend your time, energy, emotional energy on, that's all has to do with human energy. I think that everyone needs to be conscious of the energy that they bring with them and that they engage with.
Your mother's library helped you understand metaphysics, and your grandmother was known for her readings. How does your practice connect you to these matriarchs?
Yeah, my great-grandmother was a card reader in her village in Poland. My mom is a medical intuitive now, and she's really into herbology. So I learn new stuff from her every day. And I really do feel like when I am doing tarot card readings that my great-grandmother is there with me, and she's just a presence that's helping me to guide you.
Could you reflect on the feminist aspects of energy work and astrology?
Yes. So every woman who lives life on her own terms can be seen as a witch, and the witch has become a symbol for female independence. Energy work, astrology, your aura photo, tarot, they're all tools that help us navigate self-discovery, self-expression. Hex the patriarchy became a slogan, like a tagline for witches. And that's because the patriarchy likes to stifle self-expression, self-discovery in women. So I am a witch and I am a feminist.
When did you begin reading tarot?
So I started reading tarot when I was 15 or 16. My mom bought me my own tarot deck, and I would lay out on the bedroom floor studying the cards, bring them over to sleepovers, read for my friends. Then in college, I started doing it more and more to the point that my kitchen table was known to my group of friends as the Tarot Round Table. And that was 10 years ago. So in about 2017, I started reading cards professionally for other people, and that led me to doing aura photography and other things.
So, alternative spirituality has its share of snake oil salespeople and grifters. How do you advise people knowing this to be the case?
Yeah, so I always tell people first and foremost to listen to their own intuition and trust themselves. All of the answers that you need are already inside of you. Nobody can tell the future. I'm just a guide. And unfortunately, there are snake oil salesmen and grifters everywhere these days, right? So fake products on Amazon or weight loss gummies on Instagram sold by photoshopped avatars. So really, we just have to know that the ones that we're looking for is us and to trust ourselves above all.
Some turn to the arts for a sense of their destiny or to foretell future events. But I'm drawn to the notion that the future is unwritten. What do you make of that tension?
Yes. So, like I said, nobody can tell the future. And you can look at your chart and you can look at astrology to see different planetary aspects that are going to happen universally and with you in your own birth chart. But even those things don't lay out a line by line what's going to happen in your life. They're just a guide for you to engage with and say, oh, tomorrow the moon's going to be in Scorpio. Maybe I'm going to be a little more emo, right? And work with that. And what maybe decide how you're going to spend your time that day based on what astrology is happening around you. But you're never going to know, oh, I'm going to die on this day because of this astrological aspect. It's not really how it works.
Monica, thank you for joining me today on WASTOIDS.
Thanks for having me. Ersa, would you like to have your aura photo taken?
I'd love to.
Okay, Ersa, let's talk about your aura. So here's your gorgeous photo. I'm going to let you hold on to that. I see a lot of magenta and purple, especially in your aura. But before I go into explaining your colors and what they mean and what I see in your aura, I'm going to go over the anatomy of the aura with you. So on this side, right side of the photo, left side of the body is the receptive energy. This is what you're bringing into your auric field. On the right side of the body, left side of the photo, is the expressive energy, the energy that you're putting out into the world, which has a bearing on how people perceive you, how they feel your energy when you walk into the room. Feminine yin, yang masculine. Up top, we have the consciousness energy. This is more present moment energy, what you're experiencing in the now. If you have an arch at the top of your aura, which you don't, those are hopes, dreams, aspirations, what your aura is reaching out for. If you have orbs, which you do, those are concentrations of mental energy in whatever color they're showing up as. So yours are purple. Purple is the most magical color that you can get in your aura. So it's all about psychic ability and creativity. When you have purple orbs in your consciousness, those can be interpreted as a psychic message that's waiting to come down and be realized, or a concentration of mental energy on a creative project that you're working on or focusing on. Okay. I also see a lot of purple on your body in the photo, which tells me that you have this physical connection to your intuition or to your psychic ability. It's like when people say that they have a gut feeling or they feel it in their bones. That's that purple represented on the body. All of the magenta throughout your aura is what we call the rebel aura. People who have magenta, they're super magnetic and they are eccentric, they're weird, they're odd, in some way very different. They like to be innovative and artistic. I always say that David Bowie would have had an all magenta aura, if that gives you any sort of hint as to the kind of person that magenta shows up for. Oftentimes, magenta people have a problem with authority. They don't like being told what to do. So maybe you're a little bit like that. You put
Perhaps.
that energy out into the universe along with a little bit of red, which is all about passion, new beginnings, independence, and strength. And you're calling in this really light blue energy. So blue is emotional energy. The lighter the blue, the more calm, tranquil, serene the emotions are. The darker the blue, the more intensity and like depth of feeling there is behind that emotional energy. So yours is super, super light, almost white. So that's calling in nurturing, serenity. When you call in blue, you are an empath. You're an energetic sponge, and you absorb the energy of the room or the atmosphere that you're in. And so boundaries are super important for blue receiving people, because some people don't have good energy. Sometimes the energy of the room is bad, and you don't want to bring that in. So making sure you're protecting your aura, protecting your energy is especially important for you.
Thank you, Monica.
You're welcome.
Where can people find you?
Thanks, Ersa. So you can find me on cosmichour.com or on social media, Instagram @cosmichour or Twitter, but I'm not really on there that much. I announce all of my pop-ups on my website, on my newsletter, and in my Instagram stories.
Well, thank you for joining us on WASTOIDS today.
Thanks for having me.